And you see here some known names as Ostkaka, Kaldi, Spo, and Vampy for Team vVv. And on innovation, we have Beherit, The Ute, Number Guy, and Cypher. Actually, Cypher, you cannot see his R, or I cannot see his R. And it's going to be Beherit versus Ostkaka. And we see, once again, well, not once again, but we don't see Hunter versus Hunter or Hunter versus something else. We actually see Control Warrior versus Control Warrior. So prepare, guys. Grab popcorn. Get, I don't know, a bottle of water, because a glass won't be enough. Get everything you need to sustain over a 30-minute game at least. And Kai is back. Welcome. Nom nom, you're fat. I told him
I'm not really fat.
I told him you need food.
I'm well fed.
That's good. So we see Control Warrior versus Control Warrior. Good hand here. Good starting hand for Ostkaka. He already has his weapon. He can kill those Acolytes of Pain. We know Barrett has 2. And he has a Krakon Elite roaming around, Azure Drake, and Crew Taskmaster.
So it's more mid-range.
It's more mid-range. The question is, what version is Barrett running here? The more mid-range or the full control-y one? I guess the full control-y one is in a control matchup definitely better. But we might get surprised by what both players might pull from their heads. Biggest advantage here just for Ostkaka is he has the weapon already, so your enemy plays 1 Acolyte of Pain. Yeah, you don't care. You just smash it into pieces.
Oh, and you use a slam to get rid of the Taskmaster.
Well, playing Acolyte of Pain is just useless because it dies
Of
instantly, and he can
It's
kill
gonna
your
be
armor. But now, still, Krakon Elite incoming, burning 4 armor instantly. This is good. If you play him turn 4 just for the charge value and not for killing minions value, that's actually good.
Do you think he's gonna slam execute? It's kind of overkill. You don't want to do it, but you... Yeah, can you afford?
Is it under the you have to do it task, but you don't want to?
You could also go for coin Azure Drake.
I guess coin Azure Drake is actually the better move.
Yep.
Since, as you say, you really don't want to slam execute that minion.
Not in Corcoran Elite, at least.
Still, annoying part is if your enemy is now able to slam Fiery War Axe, Fury War Axe, your minion. Well, I guess we will see an Azure Drake and not the slam kill.
Yeah, Azure Drake and trade with Corcoran.
But it's a golden one, Plix. Because it draws more epic cards, I heard.
Does?
Yeah, if you draw with a golden...
maybe he wants to keep that one because later in the game it's more beneficial to draw the epic cards.
If you put down a golden Azure Drake and draw a card, the card is golden you draw.
Nope.
Okay.
That was a lie.
Just destroy my visions here of awesome stuff.
But he played the golden one.
And he traded, obviously. And now same problem again as two seconds ago. Do you want to slam execute at minion? No, you don't.
He's probably gonna Acolyte Taskmaster.
Acolyte Taskmaster?
Don't you think?
But your Acolyte will just die by weapon.
True. But then again, you can slam kill next round.
If he's not trading, and I would trade most likely, because you know there are slams running around and you don't want to give your enemy those card draw moments. You could also just slam trade.
What to do? Take TV game, 1 sec.
Yeah, that's
probably gonna take a bit longer since it's Control Warrior matchup.
Deck 6 so trolling our Ostkaka here, but he needs to focus. I would absolutely trade the right one and kill the left one, and play my second Azure Drake.
That's not possible.
That's not possible to trade right and left and play your Azure Drake.
Oh.
Why not?
You would need to use your execute, else you don't have the mana to do. You can. You mean trade with the Azure Drake? Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you wanted to slam.
Nah, I'm not crazy. I'm not a crazy person. What are you talking about?
Well, you sort of are. Let's be honest here.
You could have executed the
Well,
Acolyte of Pain to
if
just...
you want to deny the card draw, but you, especially against Control Warrior, those executes are so valuable.
That's a ballsy play. He wants to slam the right one and next turn play Geddon. I really like the play he's doing here, but he will take 8 damage, which is annoying. And if your enemy is actually running that one Defender of Argus,
Oh.
you really want to have a Defender of Argus now. You're like, please
What?
God.
He's executing?
Oh, I'm surprised. Maybe he fears that Argus I was talking about. That's the only reason I can find in my brain. And that's really...
But how many Control Warriors run Argus?
There were actually a lot of Control Warriors running that Argus, especially if you Argus up 1/4 Armor Smith.
Then it has an incredible value, but like, when was the last time we saw Defender of Argus? Control Warrior.
As you say,
It's been quite a long time.
not ladder-wise, but tournament-wise is different. You
True.
could absolutely play it because you know I'm playing Control Warrior versus Control Warrior. I'm playing some other stuff, and you could definitely play it. I wouldn't expect it to, but that's what I'm thinking, what he's feared of. Good stuff here for Ostkaka now. He can just slam kill. He doesn't even need to execute whatever. He can just slam kill, draw cards with his shield block. Oh. That's not so good.
Boom. Nah, it's not good.
I would have just slammed killed, save mode, and then draw the card. In the end, you just have 5 armor, and now you won't have 5 armor. I guess he was hoping for a shield block, shield slam, so he does a shield
But
block.
that's risky because, like, how many cards does he still have left?
Too many to rely on drawing a
Exactly. Like, his
Shield slam.
chance is about, I don't know,
low.
10%.
His chances are about low. Exactly. Those predictions. Okay, both warriors are on quite above 20 HP. Both have Alexstrasza in their hands. There is the shield block, a shield slam we were talking about, but you do not have your shield block anymore. Now you would be happy with 5 armor, so you could instantly kill that 4/5. This is extremely annoying. This snowballs hard.
Could, like, there is a potential that he plays Acolyte of Pain, uses Whirlwind, armors up, shield slams.
That's absolutely nice, and I would consider doing it. If you... Wow. Top deck here. Just top deck from Beherit.
Come on.
From Innovation. It's super nice for him now. He can actually snipe that minion away and, well, just deal damage. Snipe minion away, even play Acolyte of Pain, and it's super good. It's super good and super annoying.
And
just
armor up.
And armor up. It's looking really good for Beherit here, especially with the own Alexstrasza and with Gorhal. It's good damage, and he still has Faceless Manipulator. So if your enemy plays Ragnaros, you just play your own Ragnaros, or at least copy his. He could also have copied enemy Alexstrasza just to put that threat on the board. Like, 8/8 minion, you need to deal with it now.
Chose not to because there's still the potential of a brawl.
Absolutely. And, well, he has one in his hand. But he won't use it. Slam, double execute, another Acolyte of Pain. But if you play Acolyte of Pain Whirlwind here, you just give your enemy card draw 2. And you really don't want to do it.
No, of course not. Real?
Yes. Panic. Panic. I'm panicking here because the game is so intense. What will Ostkaka do? Yeah, the music doesn't help me here. we need some here. Put on Eye of the Tiger now. Go. I'm not joking. Or Conquest of Paradise by Vangelis.
Nah.
We need something intense here to lighten up the mood, to make the game even harder than it already is. This is good. We can work with it. I think
Bow, 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 bow.
he could Acolyte of Pain, Whirlwind, just to see what he draws. But like he needs to kill.
Well,
He kills the minion.
and
Plays
then
Acolyte
does
of
it
Pain.
probably double whirlwind.
Double whirlwind works, but it's so don't do it, bro, because nah, you don't want it. You just have to let the song cast its magic on its own.
Okay.
Sorry. Please don't armor up. I was like, please don't armor up and then attack, but he already attacked. I wanted to say, where is this Win Axe? He wants to kill that Black Knight now. He cleared the board. He has 2 Shield Slam in his hand, but I would say the move where he attacked the Gandon after shield blocking threw him so hard back. Last turn, he could have just Shield Slammed instead of playing his Alex. Easy life. Cleared the board. And now he's in trouble, in my opinion.
He definitely is. I mean, like, he still has his Grommash combo, so he got that going for him, which is nice. But apart from that, not much he can do.
It hurts. I'm still gonna stick with my move here.
He still has Shield Slam Execute, so that's also nice.
In a Control Warrior versus Control Warrior matchup, you have to play perfect. You cannot waste 1 card, and if you do so, that might just be the point where you lost the game. And it might sound stupid for some of you that we're saying you might lose to 1 card, but in the end, we can recapitulate the game. We don't know if Ostkaka is going to win or lose, but in the end, we will recapitulate and look at that move again, and we're going to say yes or no. Was it the move that was super annoying? Now it looks pretty good. He can just face his Manipulator, that minion, and Shield Slam it out of his way, and he would have a 6/4 Frothing Berserker if he wants to.
I think that's exactly what he's gonna do.
I mean, your enemy has 3 armor, and he can play his own Shield Slam next turn. Sucks, but still, good move you did here. You still have 1 Execute, you still have a Big Game Hunter, and that Big Game Hunter has extreme value. I want to see Faceless Manipulator Shield Slam. just mirror him.
That would be troll.
Not only Faceless Manipulator mirror him, no, mirror him in your spells. This is how we roll here.
Nice. Timo going crazy.
And we need to swap the camera.
Damn dance moves.
Okay, what is he going to do? For me, it's kind of obvious to just Faceless Manipulator here to get that minion out. Now I would definitely do it with 2 Shield Slams. You can waste 1.
Well, it's not a waste.
Yeah, you can. I'm just saying waste because you're using it, and you have a second one. You could have also Gore Howled, but you want to use your armor before you don't have any armor.
Exactly. Oh, nice.
Oh, just Big Game Hunter that
Yes.
minion? Or Shield Slam again. Many possibilities. As I quoted before, rather use your Shield Slams before you don't have any more Shield Slams. Now he can just play his Geddon because he doesn't need his armor anymore. He's down to 7, but he used both Shield Slams. Now Timo, Conquest of Paradise by Vangelis. I think control matchups need music behind it.
True.
That's the only possibility. And there's Alex Strauzer incoming. And the good thing is, he doesn't need his armor anymore. So he can just Big Game Hunter now, and he's not relying on any armor points. Even though he gets that shield block, which is super good because he can draw more cards and gets more armor. Wow, Big Game Hunter and Kurkan Elite if he wants to. And you see in Barrett's hand, there's actually a Kurkan Elite too. So both players play the more mid-range version.
Mid-range, yeah.
Brawl, Winax,
I'll be right back.
toilet. See, running to the toilet. You can say it, Kai. You can just say I need to go to the toilet. That's no problem. Is it 1 or 2? Okay, he left me. This is how you get left alone. How you get left? You cannot say how you get left alone. How you get left behind. You can say that. Ah, it works. Broman is smiling because he thinks I speak so good English mode. Okay, he killed both minions, but there is Grumash Slam roaming around, and as we see in Barrett's hand, he cannot do anything if Grumash Slam is coming now. But would you go Grumash Slam, guys? I mean, I'm asking you, the community. Would you go Grumash Slam? Hope for no execute. Be like, oh gods, please no execute, or just Black Knight here, save mode. I mean, sometimes you just need to go crazy and drop it to maybe win. I mean, now Black Knight is out. Your enemy will play Gorehowl, kill it, I would say, and go for an armor up. And then you need to play Grumash Slam anyway. Gorehowl incoming. Heal. Now you need to play. I would say you absolutely want to play Grumash Slam. The thing is, you saw your enemy already playing Alexstrasza. Both Alexstrazzas are out of game. You can just bring him down to 3 HP, and you have 2 turns to draw your Gorehowl to win the game, because Gorehowl is 7 damage. You bring him down to 3, he armors up to 5, he armors up to 7, you draw Gorehowl, you win the game. I would take those chances, even if he executes your Grimash. It's okay. You still have a Ragnaros roaming around. You still have a Gorehowl roaming around. And you know your enemy played 1 Faceless Manipulator. There are no 2 Faceless Manipulator. Or at least not often. I would go for Grimash Slam as a play here. What would you do, guys? Grimash? What would Timo do? Timo would play Grimash too. Yeah, Timo's like, what? What are you talking about? I need to work, bro. Broman is like, I wouldn't play Grimash Slam. But Broman counts. Broman is cool. Okay, he goes for this safe version. But in my opinion, with so few cards left, I would have played it. Even though it would get executed now. For example, we see an execute here. As I said before, he would be down to 5. And if that's a top deck Gorehowl now, I'm right. That's a Ragnaros. He would have won. Take that, everyone. If you agreed with me, you're cool. If you didn't agree with me, you're still... And the Gorehowl. What the fuck? Easy win here. Still an easy win. I mean, he can just play Ragnaros and turn, win next turn. But I'm just saying, I was right. Yeah, bro, man. I'm right. So he goes for his Gorehowl. I would have played Trollneros, actually, because you never know if Ragnaros hits or not if he plays another minion. But still, 10 damage in his hand, risk Grimash, charge. GG for Ostkaka. He's going to win the first game perfectly with the ending of that song. So, what are you going to do, Beherit? So he's playing Grimash, Whirlwind, 10 damage, maybe Sync, yeah, GG, I win. And now there is just Grimash, Cruel the overkill move. Not only Grimash, well, he's slamming it. I would say, be a man, go Taskmaster, make him 12. GG here, Ostkaka. First win of vVv.Ostkaka. Shaman once again. And we see 1 Wind Fury. I doesn't have to say a lot. That just says 1 Wind Fury is in there. But you have to fear Leroy, Rockbiter, Wind Fury. 18 damage in 1 turn. It's pretty sick. Mind blasting sick. You mean Leroy, Rockbiter, Wind Fury would only be 5 damage? I'm not taking those puns because they don't make any sense. Krikon Elite, Slam, Shield Slam, and Fury Winex. Super good hand for Ostkaka here. Can the hand of Beherit actually fight against it? He has useful stuff. The thing is, we might see a turn 3 Unbound Elemental here. But the problem with your turn 3 Unbound Elemental is your enemy just armors up once, armors up twice, and it's going to Shield Slam it out of the universe. That's what you exactly want to do.
What's up, Timo?
We
How
got,
you doing over there?
We got Kai back into action. That's okay. No
Yeah,
problem, Reno. Pass to
okay.
Reno. They heard me talking, Kai. Everything is okay.
See? But they missed they missed my Mind Blast pun. Damn it.
That's okay. I guess if they heard your Mind Blast pun, we would lose instantly all our viewers.
That was a pretty legit pun.
You can post it on your Facebook and we can see your
it's
likes.
not funny anymore.
We can see your likes fading away. That's okay. No problem.
So I dropped from 4 to 0
Yeah.
again.
From 4 to 0. Is that your new rap album?
From 4 to 1.
Okay, so
I'm pretty sure my mom still likes my Facebook.
exactly what I told you happened. That Shield Slam just vaporized his Unbound Elemental.
Yeah.
And he will drop his Fury War Axe next turn to kill those wolves upcoming. And if there are no wolves upcoming, he will just go Krikon Elite. Wolves upcoming, Fury Winex, kill 1, kill 2. And then the cool thing now is that's
Well, there were 2 possible plays here.
you could also play just your totem.
And Flame Tongue.
Not enough mana for totem and flame. You mean normal totem and flame tongue?
Yeah.
I wanted to say Kartra totem to get some Kartra value. But yes, you could have also totemed and flame tongued. But you want a flame tongue between your wolves next turn to just get super value from him. And I guess he really wants to play his Kartra totem because there are 2 taunt minions and he needs to kill 2 taunt minions before he gets to your Kartra totem.
So you get 2 cards out of it at least.
At least, if he's not coining another Kartra totem. And the good thing about the mid-range Control Warrior is Azure Drake and Whirlwind is just 2 damage to everything. Or Azure Drake Cleave is 3 damage to 2 minions. That's super strong.
He's not in the range right now.
I'm just saying, that's super nice in the mid-rangey version. I just tuned my own Control Warrior with 2 Azure Drakes, but without Krikons. I still don't value him really high.
You don't?
Nah.
Well, we see them more and more often.
We see him more and more often, but they have to fit your playstyle. This is what you need to know if you play Hearthstone competitive. Don't just copy decks because you think they're good. Copy them and understand why they're good and adjust them to your own playstyle. That's what you should do if you go net decking. Net decking isn't something forbidden, dangerous, or mean. It's just the way it goes in card games. But adjust them to your playstyle, not just copy things blindly.
Do you think he's going for Whirlwind Cleave?
Whirlwind Cleave? I don't like Whirlwind Cleave. I would go Slam Whirlwind Cleave. If I go that play, I would go Slam Whirlwind Cleave. Because now, actually, everything would die. And with
Whirlwind Cleave, you can still kill everything with your Fury Warwigs.
Yeah, if you Whirlwind Cleave, then you need to attack with your War Axe first. That's true. He could also just attack with his War Axe and keep his Whirlwind now. Anyways, both of our plays, he needs to attack with the Axe if he's not willing to use his Whirlwind, because he wants to have his Whirlwind. The question is, do you want to waste so many cards for what is on the board? I'm not entirely sure.
I think it's fine.
You want to kill the card draw totem instantly.
Yes.
We can put that under a yes tab. Instant. The question is, do you want to kill the taunt totem? Like, is that a must, or is it just a nice to have? It's a must, in his opinion.
Well, he valued Whirlwind higher than Cleave.
Whirlwind plus Acolyte of Pain draws him at least 1 card, so I put a
Most likely 2, because, yeah.
If he's not getting Earthshock. Against a Shaman, you never know what he has in his little bag of surprises.
Yeah, true.
He could play an Argent Commander now. It's actually okay, since you saw Cleave going away, you saw Slam going away, Weapon is gone. If he plays a Whirlwind, he at least needs a... He at least needs another card to kill it. Well, it's time for...
What?
Acolyte of Pain Whirlwind, or for Azure Drake. Or just Krokon Armor Up. There are actually several plays you could pull off here.
I think Kokron. Well,
Krokon Coin Acolyte of Pain.
Azure Armor Up.
But you want to have your Azure for Azure Whirlwind to just kill 3 or 2 totems. For example. Just saying. At least in my brain you want to do it. Azure. And Geddon. Geddon is an Azure Drake with Whirlwind.
Yeah.
Just built in one card. That's pretty neat, isn't it?
It is. Against Shamans, especially.
The good thing is now he's going to play Argent Commander, kill the Azure Drake, and you're just going to drop Baron Geddon and do the value hype move.
Kashoon. Now we're gonna see Geddon.
If he's not playing Geddon, I would be extremely surprised. You're gonna see me...
Geddon hype!
You're gonna see me with question marks above my head. So he plays Geddon, which is super powerful. People, like in Season 1 and... Well, Season 2. In Season 1 and before, like, where you actually get 3-star master and everything, people were like, what the fuck is Baron Geddon? It's just such a stupid minion. People didn't value him really high. And I really liked the comeback of such cards. If you see, for a whole season, people think a card is stupid, a card isn't good. Like Gruul, for example. Gruul will find his time. He's still a super awesome legendary, and I like him. And I think he will have a comeback too, as many other legends had already. Double Lightning Bolt.
Whoa.
Hurts. But you need to kill it. Else you will never be able to play any totems. But now, Acolyte of Pain, Whirlwind, Krokon Elite.
You think so?
Possible. Now I'm just saying you would use 8 mana. And you would use 8 mana good. Main problem is you have a shield slam in your hand. But you don't have any armor. But you still have shield blocks. You could do a lot of plays.
Would you use your Whirlwind now? Really?
Well, you don't have an Azure Drake in your hand, so no 2 damage Whirlwind hype. You still have a Shield Slam Execute if you really need it. Have a Faceless Manipulator if you place an Alakir, for example.
And a Black Knight.
And a Black
and
Knight.
Steal your coin.
So Alakir, coin, Black Knight. Oh, that would be crazy. I would say Whirlwind is okay to play now. And you have still your Big Game Hunter if a Ragnaros comes.
Nope.
Okay, I'm lying. You don't have a Big Game Hunter.
What? I didn't get that play.
He doesn't think Big Game Hunter will get any value. And that's correct. It won't get any value soon.
Well, there's still the potential for Fire Elemental and Flame Tongue.
Yes, absolutely. And that's why I would never throw out my minion too early. You could Taskmaster his Fire Elemental and Big Game Hunter.
Yeah, that as well.
Oh, he's going to draw a lot of cards here. 1 and 2, and that's a lot for a Shaman, just saying. If you wonder why I said a lot, and he just drew 2 cards, well, that's a lot. And he gets a Fire Elemental. There's a Fire Elemental and Flame Tongue totems. He's going to shed some tears if this happens. He's going to definitely be...
It will happen.
Sad Phase OP incoming. Armor up, Shield Slam, maybe. Or Krokon Elite charge in.
Oh, should he faceless?
Oh, I would, yeah, I wanted to say, definitely Faceless first. You could Faceless, you can Coin, you can Shield Slam.
Can draw so many cards.
If you don't do it, you would be a madman. But you don't need to coin. That coin would just be beneficial. Just getting it out.
It's just a card.
I would still armor up Shield Slam and maybe play... he wants to draw even more, so he's going to Whirlwind. And he's going to execute. The left execute. Not the right one. That's really important here in that state of the game. If you pick the the wrong execute, that could hurt you. But I don't agree with this play here. If a if a Fire Elemental comes now, you instantly lose your minion. The good thing is he still has his Shield Slam now to instantly kill the Fire Elemental. So I put my acceptance below that. And I guess this is... this could be annoying if he Alexstrasza's him. There's a Wind Fury in his hand.
Oh.
What did he do? He still shields them. He had 10 mana. I was like...
Yep.
Okay, now everything is okay. I never said something. Top deck Hex. Good job here, Beherit. That's how you survive everything. Play Azure Drake, hex him, kill him, totem him up. GG. Next turn, double flame. This is super strong. He can just double flame tongue, for example.
And Azure Drake, give him Wind Fury, and he deals 16 damage.
Yeah, it's just mighty. That's the move you want to do. Or Leroy, double flame tongue, 20 damage instantly, for example. A lot of plays possible here.
Plays a Pyromancer.
YOLO rack.
This would be brawl time.
YOLO rack.
Would you?
Or just Gorehowl.
I think I would Corkron his Azure Drake, play my own Azure Drake.
See, he's thinking about YOLO rack and pinging away their minion. That's a good move, actually. If Ragnaros hits his face, that's 8 damage. He drops down to 7, and he can finish with Gorehowl. And if he hits the Azure Drake value, if he hits the Pyromancer, still value somewhere.
Nah.
Second Hex top deck. Wow. You're kidding me.
2 in a row.
Beherit. You're kidding me.
Seriously?
But still, Krokon in his hand, Azure Drake in his hand. Gorehowl, his hand is just too good to lose this game. He's thinking about lightning. If he lightning storms, he gets maximum 4 damage. He could play Flame Tongue Totem. Yeah, he can just kill him. He can just kill Ragnaros with Lightning Storm, Flame Tongue Totem. And I would keep the Hex. Yeah, it's still cool. He top decked it, but I would say best move here. It's a better
play with Lightning Storm.
And he uses his first Flame Tongue Totem, and you don't want to have your Flame Tongue Totems lying around in your hand and being useless every time. The least damage possible, but still kill incoming on Ragnaros. Play your Flame Tongue Totem first, sir. Don't forget it. He values them extremely high, and that's a problem if you play some Wind Fury combo. You value your cards sometimes way too high and don't play them, and in the end you end up not having played them, and then you go sad phase OP.
And then you just die.
Yeah, it happens quite often that you value cards way too high. Now he has Gorehowl in his hand. He can just kill that totem. Another Krokon. Woo! Krokon hype. Now they have more value than a Yeti would have.
That's true.
Agree here on Yeti is super slow compared to the Krokon. So here now, in that particular play, I agree on Krokon value.
Oh, Ferals.
Not only Ferals, there's still second Lightning Storm. He needs just to get his... Well, he doesn't even need to. If his Lightning Storm hits the right one for 3, the left one for 2, he could just Flame Tongue and kill the Drake, for example, and play...
Just summon a totem already. Oh no, he's overloaded.
If he would have 10, no question, summon totem first, then cast your magic and still drop those first birds. It's still okay if he... Yeah.
Could also drop them and just, put a Flame Tongue in between.
Yeah, absolutely. You can do that. You just have to fear that your Flame Tongue Totem gets sniped somehow. And there's a Black Knight in Ostkaka's hand. I would say this goes 2-0 for Ostkaka. Just because his hand is so good and so potent. And, well, Beherit runs out of cards here. Oh, perfect. It hit perfect. Now he's exactly going to do what we said.
Such value.
Such value, much wow.
Yep.
Annoying thing here, Black Knight incoming, for example. You could also play Krokon, kill the right one, Black Knight the left one. Yeah. Krokon, Black Knight. I like that one. Oh, it's good.
That was the best play. And it was important that he used the Cochran to kill the right one first, because else the other one would have got buffed up and he would have lost the Cochran.
And there is, well, Fire Elemental incoming. And the annoying thing is you have your Hex, but you cannot use it.
Nope.
Like you would have liked to Hex that Black Knight too. Just slam execute incoming. I'm sorry, Barrett, but I see you losing, sir. Timo, don't sleep. I need to yell at my producer to not fall asleep. It's okay, he's still alive. Everything is running. Execute incoming. Gorhal, slam, attack. Next turn, Gramash, GG.
Pretty much.
I don't see how Beherit wants to save himself here. And he has Wind Fury in his hand all game long. And the Wind Fury combo is interesting. Let's put it under interesting. But the problem is you need to win a game to have board control to make use of your Wind Fury. Else your Wind Fury isn't useful. But if you play for that, your Wind Fury won't win you the game. Like you're playing a Wind Fury and only in a one game almost every time.
Yep.
So you're not going to win only by Wind Fury. It's
well, there is the potential for a Leroy Wind Fury combo. Or
exactly. If he even plays Leroy, or just maybe plays that random Wind Fury, if you get a Fire Elemental out, it's 12 damage.
Yeah, true.
But often it ends up, he has it in his hand now for 5 turns longer, and it's a dead card overall. Gramash, 4 damage. And, well, you know now, there's Doom on the board, and I cannot do anything to survive here. Well, he can taunt up his totem to survive one more turn, but that's just, yeah. That's not gonna help. I would silence Gramash to make my survival 100% sure.
Ka-ching, and that's what he does. Shock, silence.
Cruel Taskmaster is not enough to win here. He needs to draw a card. Maybe draw... that's stupid. That's just stupid. I would just play everything, clear the board, and be happy. And next turn, just win. Easy mode. Armor up. Clear the board. Oh, don't. Just rely on your Froggy, because Froggy OP.
Well, he has 40 HP.
He has 40 HP. You mean he's
effective HP?
He's kinda out of danger zone.
Yeah.
Starforge X, not hype.
Concede.
Concede here by Beherit, and well, not. He's not conceding here. He's taking his job serious because he's killing himself with Gramash.
Like a man.
Well played here from Beherit. In the end, the Shaman ran out of cards, and the Control Warrior just had too many options to deal with everything.
Yeah.
I would say extremely well played here by Ostkaka. Really good to see Control Warrior owning 2-0 again. Second time, actually, we saw it. Well played. Good job here, sir. And next match, upcoming. Let me see in my final book of smartness.
Final book of smartness.
Yes, sir. I said it, and I will say it again. No problem. It's Kaldi versus Ziyut. And before we tune into this game, we will head into a really short commercial. We hope Twitch won't die during that commercial. If it dies, don't worry. Just refresh the stream 10 million times. We will still be here when you're back, and we will be back in several minutes. There we are, back again, live in action, still running and awake. He's not tired, I'm not tired, he's not tired, he's not tired. You're not tired. If you're tired, grab a coffee, grab something to eat, even more important, so you don't go hungry sleeping when we're done. I have to tell you, we have a lot more matches prepared, so I would say
at least 3.
At least 2 more hours. You have to like keep running, keep your moto up.
Engine?
If you're German, American, Chinese, I don't care in which time zone you are. 6 hours here, 6 hours there, or right in the middle like us. You have to stay here and enjoy. Yeah. Before we go into the next match, actually, Broman threw out a straw poll, and there were votes who's going to win here. And we see here, that green bar is Team Innovation with 67%.
Wow.
And the red bar is vVv. I'm surprised by that vote because Innovation lost their first set. So Team vVv is actually 1-0 in the lead because Ostkaka won here. But we will see how it continues, and we can just jump right into the deck, not into the deck screen, because that doesn't work for this game. I just trolled my producer.
Wow, that's so mean.
I just
and Timo panicked so hard. You saw it like the
Okay, live production OP. It's getting late. Everyone notices it. No, we're just going right into the second match of vVv versus Innovation, and it's Kaldi versus Ziud. Ostkaka won.
Yeah, and Ziud kicked out. Damn it! What was his name? At DreamHack. It was a big one. The one everyone loves.
I'm not remembering what you're saying. And since you cannot finish your story, we might just jump right into the pick and bans here. Pick and bans.
Oh,
into the Xing out screen. And it's Druid versus Miracle Rogue, where I would say Druid has a slight advantage since you have a Druid of the Claw. You have Harvest Golems, Yetis, 2 Defenders of Argus often. So you quite have a lot of stuff to actually survive here. And Timo, some music, please. I mean, the